Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is having a great day. Well, today we are going to be working on these stunning peonies, and we are working right up in here in this top peony, if you will. The number is 605, and it's kind of a bright pink, not bright, but kind of a lightish pink, but it is very standoutish. So yeah, so how is everybody doing? It is Wednesday, yay! Oh my goodness, favorite day of the week. Not like I have a whole bunch of plans for the rest of the week, but yeah. Are we having fun yet? My goodness. Yesterday I worked on the 12 hairpins, just trying to do a little bit of the background, like right around all those flowers that I finished. So we'll see how far that gets. I did pull 2 full 6 strands of thread, and yeah. Let me pull you down just a bit. So, yeah, that's about all I worked on. I was kind of pooped by the time I got home. So, didn't do much of anything but just sit there and be a vegetable and watch Outlander. So that'll take me at least through the end of the month to get through. We'll see. Thinking I did work a little bit on the rabbit. Put another couple of threads into that, but not too much progress or anything there. So I have no idea what the flavor of the week is going to be. So we'll just have to wait and see. I went to the store yesterday and I bought one of those DiGiorno pizzas. And I cooked that for lunch before I went to work, just because I was just hungry, I guess. And had that last night for dinner when I got home. Oh, that's weird. Huh. Just a blemish in the printing, I guess. I guess it's all supposed to be one color there. Looked kind of weird. So yeah. Probably be staying at home and stitching and not going anywhere this weekend, that I can imagine. It's that weekend you get to pay all the bills and stay home, you know, be a good kid. Yeah, that's how that works. To be an adult is just so much fun, right? Yeah, some days, not so much. Is anybody else going anywhere this weekend? Gonna do anything fun and exciting? I see Miss Jill, she's on her vacation to Florida, and she's been putting up some videos. Whoops, I'm going the wrong way, so I gotta fix that coming back through. Just beautiful flowers there in Florida. It's just kind of mind-boggling for here because we won't get flowers for at least another month and a half, depending on the weather. So, but just beautiful, beautiful pictures of flowers and butterflies. Just gorgeous. You know how I am about my flowers. Can't grow too many here. Too short of a growing season for me. I mean, and keep track of them. I did that like the first year that I lived here, and they would invariably get caught in a hailstorm. Yeah. Especially when I was off at work, and that's when I was working 40 hours, you know. So I wasn't home nearly as much as I am now. So I did have, my daughter gave me a little geranium. They had like, I'll call them individual geraniums at the place. We have like a nursery right here in town. And it lasted for the whole summer season, shall we say. But it was only one pot, and I figured I could keep track of that one. And it didn't seem to get destroyed, but anything else, yeah. Because I had it in my mind I was going to grow a bunch of herbs. Yeah, well, I got nowhere to set them inside. You know, like a, oh, you know what I mean, like a windowsill or someplace in front of a window. That ain't happening. Not around here. So, yeah. No, I gave up on that idea. There's only about, I realized after I got all those herbs that there was only about 5 that I would use, you know, on a consistent basis. So, yeah, no. I'm good. But it is nice to have a little bit of fresh basil and sometimes some fresh spinach. But, yeah, it's pretty precarious at best here. And before I forget, let me get this here. So I know what that is. Why is that white? Yeah, it's part of the number. Yeah. Done that 10 million times, I'm telling you. Before I forget, I did have a viewer send me 3 pictures, and I will put them right in here. Thank you, Sharon, for sending the beautiful finishes that you had. They're gorgeous. I love that one that says spring. Such cherry colors. Just beautiful, bright, vivid colors. Now, if anybody else has any pictures, please send it to my email address, which is in the description box below, and I will get it into the next stitch with me as soon as I possibly can. But yeah, just gorgeous finishes. Y'all are just going to town. I'm not real good at fully finishing things at all. Oh, I might be able to make a pillow, you know, if all I gotta do is sew 4 seams. But, you know, those flat folds and all that fancy stuff, no. You're lucky if it gets in a frame in my house. And I hope it's going to be nice this weekend so that I can sit out on the porch with that last bit of snow. And we did have wind before the snow. Blew my chair right off the porch. It was awesome. So it's laying at the bottom of the so-called stairs. So you have stairs that kind of go up this way, and then there's a, call it a platform, and then there's stairs that go down on the other side, so it can just lay there. I figure it's safer there than setting it up because it will just blow all over the yard and, yeah, get destroyed. So I was thinking maybe it might be time to go to the thrift store this weekend and do the rounds at the thrift store and the restore and see if they've got any exciting things that I totally need to drag home. Wink, wink, not. Oh, geez. Sometimes I find a whole bunch of stuff, and other times, not so much. So I'm ready for that to pick up a bit, and then you'll have all the tourists here and going through this stuff, so there may be slim pickings, but it seems that once you get to spring, people start clearing out stuff and getting rid of stuff, so that part picks up, but yeah. I don't know when my friend from Arizona will show up. And then we can go to the one in Salida, which is about 45 minutes away. So yeah, I like going there, and there might be more, what do you call them? Yard sales or garage sales happening. My daughter and I, we seem to hit some of them, and they usually have an auction sometime on the weekend. I'm not sure what day. I'd have to check with my daughter. Not that I have any business being at, an auction, because I just tend to go absolutely freaking nuts and bring home gobs of stuff. I did that all the time in Kansas. So, yeah, we'll see how that works out. See if they have any good stuff. But my daughter and I like to hit the yard sales once it gets to be nice weather and nobody has to sit out in the cold and have a yard sale or a garage sale. That can be a little tricky. So we'll see. Maybe some fun activities for the summer. And my granddaughter, she likes tag along on those kind of things too. She likes yard sales for some reason. I'm not real sure. Probably for the same reason her mother and grandmother go. But I have found some really good stuff at yard sales, so one can never tell. Let me just tie that off, and I'm going to turn it, well, if I can, around. Turn the cat around so she's not standing on his head, or her head. And let me pull you out. There you go. All right, so we've made some progress. This flower is huge. I mean, it's as big as my hand, if not more. It's probably, 8-10 inches. So, yeah, beautiful. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining me today, and thank you, Sharon, for sending us this gorgeous, gorgeous pictures. Sorry about the glare. Let me see if I can do some. There we go. Sure do appreciate each and every one of you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye.